Prepare to have your mind completely blown here. I've been working on this decode now for months. The question is this: were Walt Disney and Adolf Hitler the same person? For me, absolutely. If you look into actor-based reality, the theory actor-based reality, you'll discover that a lot of these historical famous characters were played by actors. Hitler and Disney were played by the same guy. I'm going to prove that. I'm going to show you who were behind World War I and World War II, who really owns Disneyland, and just how much we've been deceived. People truly believe that Adolf Hitler, the great dictator, was able to instigate a world war. Then they need to wake up. It was the Jesuit order and their use of propaganda that instigated World War I and World War II. And if we're not careful, there'll be a World War III, probably in Asia, judging by the numbers. So let me show you this image straight away. I could end the decode here. This is Walt Disney. This is Hitler. Notice that the ear biometrics match, which reveals that it is the same person. Facial match, look how they both share the snaggletooth. Both of these characters live very private lives. Hitler was rarely seen by the public, same with Walt Disney. Hitler was just there to give speeches, but this guy and this guy is the same person. Hitler and Walt Disney were characters created by the Jesuit order who were put into the world, and people believe that they were legit people when it was just one guy playing the role of both of them. Again, people will say, well, they look a little bit alike. No, they don't. They look spitting image of each other. Check out the noses here, the chin, obviously the ears. Got the little Hitler tash. Again, Hitler would often wear a hat. So let me show you how I've decoded this now, starting with the number 33, the big Masonic number. Nazis equals 33. Hitler was announced as Chancellor of Germany in 1933. Holocaust equals 33. Masonry equals 33. Berlin equals 33. Supposedly that was Hitler's place of death. Genius equals 33. And there's no doubt the guy who played the role of both Hitler and Walt Disney was a genius, the greatest actor of all time. Disney World have a private club called Club 33, and when it first opened, it was $33,000 to join. Can you believe it? When you learn these numbers, you see what they're doing and how they're mocking us. You can Google that if you don't believe me. 56, Walt equals 56, Walter Disney equals 56, Minnie Mouse equals 56, Society of Jesus equals 56, who were behind the world wars, who own Disneyland, who are behind pretty much every historical event, every major one. They own the media. And remember, it's the media that control the masses' minds, whether they like it or not. Adolf Hitler equals 56. We're told Hitler died at the age of 56. Alois Hitler equals 56, Hitler's dad. Nazi Germany equals 56. World Wars equals 56. And there was obviously World War I and World War II. 56 is the huge number. Interesting numbers. Walt Disney was born in 1901, like 191. Society of Jesus equals 191. When you type in Hitler was Disney, that equals 191. For some 91s, Chancellor equals 91. He was the Chancellor of Germany. The Society of Jesus equals 91. World War II began on September the 1st, which can be written 9-1, like 91. And for some 201s, Walter Elias Disney equals 201. Can you believe that, guys? Because they created this character. Walt Disney World equals 201, because they created that as well. And the Jesuit order equals 201. There's just no doubt in my mind that Hitler and Walt Disney was played by the same person. 42, a huge number. Hitler was born 4/20/1889. Walt Disney equals 42. Animation equals 42. And arguably he's the most famous animator of all time. Although the sketches and everything, all the ideas were not his ideas. He was just playing the role of a famous animator. Freemason equals 42. Jesuit equals 42. Maria equals 42. First name of Hitler's mum. Holocaust equals 42. War equals 42. World War equals 42. History equals 42. And remember, history is his story, and it's the Jesuits who basically write these stories. This is what they do. They write stories and then bring them to life. The start of mass extermination of Jews in the gas chambers began in 1942. How convenient. 193. Hitler and the Nazi regime were also responsible for the killing of an estimated 19.3 million civilians and prisoners of war, like 193. Gas chamber equals 193. 6 million Jews equals 193. It's reported that 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust, with the majority dying in a gas chamber. The Deceiver equals 193, and the guy who played the role of both Hitler and Walt Disney, arguably the greatest deceiver of all time. And it's reported that Hitler's dad died in 1903, like 193. 125, World War II equals 125. Walt Disney was born on 12/5, December the 5th. Walter Elias equals 125, and Man of Sin equals 125. And the guy who played the role of Walt Disney and Hitler was a massive Luciferian who was sick in the head, who basically convinced the world that Hitler was a genuine person and that Walt Disney was a genuine person, when really they were just characters played by the same guy. 113, the number of deception. Walt Disney was born on 113 date numerology, which is very rare because he was born on April the 20th, 1889. Nazi Party equals 113, he was the leader of it. Auschwitz equals 113, the concentration camp that's located in Poland. I've actually been there. Swastika equals 113, Austrian equals 113, and Hitler was born in Austria. And not factual equals 113. I'm not saying the wars didn't happen, they did. Soldiers signed up because of the propaganda. They're still doing it now, signing up to the army, believing in it all, that they're actually protecting their country, when in reality they're getting signed up to kill people. And it's clear as day, but people keep falling for it. 44, huge number. The time between the end of World War II and Hitler's death was 4 months and 4 days, like 44. 4 months and 4 days is 126 days. Dictator equals 126. Bear in mind as well, Kobe died on 126. These numbers have so much power, or at least the character of Kobe died. Genocide equals 44, and it was mass genocide, World War I and World War II. Kill equals 44, execution equals 44, a lot of Jews were executed. PSYOP equals 44, because despite the fact of it happening, it was all a PSYOP. It was a psychological operation for World War I and World War II to occur in the first place. People to play along with it. It was a PSYOP. PSYOPs are going on all the time. Deception equals 44, 56 equals 44, and I did a whole slide on that number. Argentina equals 44, and the rumors are Hitler fled Germany to start a new life in Argentina. It's funny, isn't it, how Germany beat Argentina in the World Cup final? They just stripped all these sports with history. I'm learning that. Walter Elias equals 44. Disneyland equals 44. Club 33, which I discussed, equals 44. Snow White equals 44. Arguably one of his most famous creations. 12, massive number. Disney and Hitler were born 12 years apart. Okay? Supposedly one were born in 1889, the other one in 1901. That's 12 years. Hitler was Chancellor of Germany for 12 years because he became Chancellor in 1933, and in 1945, he was done. Jews equals 12. Hitler died on the 122nd day of the year, leaving 245 days left in the year. World War I equals 120, but this is incredible. World War II ended on a day, leaving 120 days left in the year on the 245th day of the year. So I'm going to repeat that again, guys. Hitler died on the 122nd day of the year, leaving 245 days left in the year. World War II ended on a day, leaving 120 days left in the year, on the 245th day of the year. Can you see how they connect? Disney's first ever character was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. It wasn't Mickey Mouse. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit equals 120. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the first feature-length film released by Disney, and it was released in 1937. 37 is the 12th prime. There's a reason why Tom Brady wears that number 12 jersey, guys. They sync it all up. And he's arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. So, same person, guys. This is Walt Disney. Hitler, same person, same guy, deceiving the world. Simple as that. Same person. Slightly different haircut, the way they've styled it. Same features. Okay, they've trimmed his mustache a little bit here. He looks a little bit happier here, because his role here, Hitler's, was to always look serious. Clear as day. Look at them, pretty much same suit on. So, wow. Imagine this is legit, which I think it is. That Walt Disney and Hitler were the same guy. It shows you the deception in this wild world, the matrix that we live in, how we get deceived every single day by the Jesuit order. I no longer do. I see through it all. I see how they connect it all. Entertainment and sports and politics and deaths and history is all connected. So there you have it. Were Walt Disney and Adolf Hitler the same person? I think absolutely.